Awesome. All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another amazing empowerment night. We've had a really great week so far. We've done a lot of fun stuff, and the fun is not ending yet. Tonight, we have a really great presenter here to share a lot of really great information about the nonprofit that she works for and how she helps individuals in our community. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Miss Sonny from Help Hope Live, and then she's going to give us a little bit of a presentation, and then we'll open it up for some interactive questions and stuff. So from here on, thank you so much for being here with us tonight, Sonny, and take it over.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bree. And I want to thank Jesse as well and the Wheel With Me Foundation for having us here tonight to share the mission of Help Hope Live. My name is Sonny Mullen. I am the Director of Outreach with Help Hope Live, and we are a national nonprofit based out of the Philadelphia area. We have been around for almost 40 years now, founded here in Philadelphia. And it is our mission at Help Hope Live to support community-based fundraising for people with unmet medical expenses and related costs due to cell and organ transplants, catastrophic injuries, and catastrophic illnesses. And what we do is quite literally in our name. We help ease the financial burden of a medical crisis. We provide hope at a time of overwhelming need. And we support patients to live their lives as fully as possible, whatever that might look like to each individual. And so, as I mentioned, we have been around now for almost 40 years, founded here in Philadelphia at Temple University by a heart transplant surgeon in the early 80s, looking to help his patients raise funds for what were then extremely experimental heart transplant surgeries. And so for the first 20 years of our existence, we were solely assisting the transplant community. And then in the early 2000s, we had a student here in Philadelphia get injured and asked if we could do the same thing for the catastrophic injury, spinal cord injury, traumatic brain injury community as we do for the transplant community. And so we opened our doors and changed our name from the National Transplant Assist Fund to Help Hope Live. And then in the last 5 or 6 years, we opened our doors even more to include all types of catastrophic illnesses even. And now we're truly assisting anyone living with a catastrophic medical condition that is experiencing a financial hardship. Because at Help Hope Live, we never believe that a catastrophic crisis should turn into a financial crisis. And why would you come work with Help Hope Live? What do we offer that you might not find with other fundraising platforms? These are our 3 main advantages and why we'd like to help you with your fundraising. The amount of personal support that we offer is bar none to anything that you'll find anywhere else. We provide you with a campaign page on our website and a one-on-one client services coordinator that gives you all of the tools and support and expertise needed to go into your communities and put on successful fundraisers. They help you write your story, they help you plan your fundraisers, create flyers, materials, press outreach, all of the above to send you out into your community. Then once you've done the fundraising, the funds come back to Help Hope Live and are Help Hope Live assets. So they should not affect your asset-based benefits or become taxable income to you or your family. Because as I'm sure you all know, having those very important asset-based benefits does come with pretty strict guidelines on how much income you can have at any given point. So we manage those assets and give that trust to your community, to your donors, that all of the funds are in fact going to the right places and for the right things. And since we are a nonprofit, all donations made in your honor are tax deductible to your donors. And any of your donors could be eligible for matching gifts if their employers have matching gift programs. So these are just some of the advantages to coming to work with Help Hope Live. Another reason that we are a trusted medical fundraising nonprofit is that we medically verify every campaign we work with. We work with over 5,000 medical professionals all over the country, from every type of medical center, from rehabs to hospitals, to help verify our clients. This is a very simple 1-sheet medical verification form that comes in your welcome packet that can be filled out by anyone on your care team. So it doesn't need to be the top doc. It can be your PT, OT, the nurse, social worker, financial coordinator, someone that will verify that your medical condition has the financial need to do fundraising. So just an extra level of trust for your community when you're coming to Help Hope Live. And your campaign pages, as I mentioned, we set you up with a custom campaign page on our website, and your coordinator can help you write your story, what you're fundraising toward, what your goals are. You can share pictures and videos here. Your community can come and share their messages of hope with you here. They can even subscribe to your campaign page so that every time you make an update, they'll be automatically notified. So we make this whole process as easy as possible. And you can even put your fundraisers directly on your campaign page so people can register and get involved with your fundraising efforts right away. So we make this process very seamless. And as I had mentioned, the client services coordinator helps with so many different aspects of the fundraising planning process, from press releases to flyers, social media campaigns, fundraising packets, outreach to businesses, all different types. And since we are a national nonprofit, we do fundraising all over the country. Fundraising looks very different to everyone. So everyone always asks, well, what types of fundraisers should I do? There is no cookie cutter fundraiser for any of our clients because everyone has different interests. We can turn almost anything into a fundraiser at this point. We have people that have very successful golf outings. We have people that have very successful fundraisers on Facebook or bake sales. So there's nothing too big or too small, truly. You work with your coordinator to figure out where your community is, what types of fundraisers might work best, what are your interests, and what can we turn into a fundraiser to help bring your community out. So everything from spaghetti dinners, silent auctions, benefit concerts, jewelry sales, custom materials, percentage of sales nights at your favorite restaurants, and virtual fundraisers certainly aren't going anywhere anytime soon. So bingo or trivia nights, watch parties, gift card sweepstakes, all of the above. We can turn almost anything into a fundraiser at this point. So just come to us with your ideas. We can help you with those ideas. We will provide you with ideas. And it can even be, you know what, maybe you're in Pennsylvania, but you have family in California. Your family in California can put on fundraisers for you. It doesn't need to be physically in your location. Anyone can put on a fundraiser in your honor. We're here to help you cultivate that and make it as easy of a process as possible. We also do provide you with a lot of different resources. We have resource directories that can give you so many different ideas and helpful links and different places to go with questions. And we also do have some partnerships with vendors, some that provide different discount codes. We work with partners and vendors all over the country to provide different discounts and services to our clients. And so once you've done that, once you've done all your fundraising, you've gone out, the funds are back at Help Hope Live, you then submit your fund request form to us with your bill. You can easily scan this information in and email it to our fund request email. And we are processing our checks for our clients every week. We process well over 4,500 a year at this point. So we are constantly paying bills on our clients' behalf. We offer direct deposit to anyone that would be interested. We like to pay directly to vendor as much as possible so that the client themselves is not responsible for putting money out up front. And, you know, we, as part of the onboarding process, we allow you to create a team around you as well, so that you can then appoint individuals in your life that will have the permission to speak about funds raised in your honor or the permission to submit fund requests in your honor, so that we are only processing fund requests that are coming from you or people you've given us permission to fundraise, to process fund requests from. So we are always trying to be as transparent as possible with our clients and also safeguard our clients and their efforts with all they are doing so that no one can be taken advantage of. And what are we helping you even pay for? With all this fundraising, what are you fundraising toward? Truly anything related to your condition. So equipment, wheelchairs, modified vehicles, home modifications, vehicle modifications, standing frames, prosthetics, different types of care, from insurance premiums to service animals to caregiving expenses, travel and lodging. If you need to temporarily relocate for medical reasons, we can help you with those costs out of the funds raised in your honor. And different types of quality of life, assistive technology or adaptive rehab. Maybe your insurance covers one wheelchair a year, but you need that second wheelchair to help you in different instances. We can help you fundraise toward that. So truly anything related to your condition. Sometimes we might ask you to go back to your PT or your physician for a note of necessity if it's something we haven't seen before. But for the most part, as long as we can justify it being part of your condition or helping you live your life toward your goals and your individual life goals, we can help you fundraise toward that. So never just assume that we wouldn't cover something either. I really do encourage you to have the conversation with one of our coordinators before you just assume that this process wouldn't work for you and your needs. And with all of that, what we're able to help you fundraise toward, what we're able to do with our client services coordinators and all the assistance that we're able to give you, there is no charge for anything that we do, any of our fundraising efforts. There's no charge to our clients. We do have a 3% administration fee on all donations that come in your honor. And we do ask donors to cover those fees when they're donating online if they're able. And a lot of donors do cover those fees. So this is the only time there will be a fee involved. There is no charge, as I said, to any of our clients for what we are doing. So we try to do this at little of an impact to our clients as possible. So if you are interested in fundraising, interested in learning more about Help Hope Live and how we work and how we might work into your lives, it's very easy to get started. You can go to our website and click the Get Started button and fill out a couple pieces of paper there, and you will get into our queue to have a phone call from one of our client services coordinators, or you can simply call the 800 number and speak to one of our coordinators right away and have that first phone call. Receive the welcome packet, see if this is really something that would work for you. If it is, fill that paperwork out, send it back to us. The medical verification form is in that welcome packet as well, so we would need that back. And then there's a $25 onboarding donation that comes from you or anyone in your community, goes toward your campaign, and then you're open with us. We're here to help you fundraise for your lifetime. There's no timeline on this. We're here for your lifetime to continuously help you fundraise for anything and everything you might need. So we have no limits, we have no caps. You must fundraise X amount. It's what works for you and your community. So with that, I really just appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to me, to listen about Help Hope Live. And please, if you have any questions, we might have seen one come in or not, but if anyone has any questions, I'm here. I'm happy to speak about Help Hope Live and how we can help you fundraise. And we're simply just here to make this one aspect of your life a little bit easier. So I just really appreciate your time, and great, thank you so much. And if anyone has any questions, just let me know.
No, thank you, Sonny. And you might have answered a couple of these, but I wrote a couple down. So when you're talking about fundraising in different places, so say there's like one person who has this like really big goal, do you help? And you said they can have like family and friends do set up different fundraisers in different towns, and that would be something that you would help do. Like say I'm here in North Carolina and I wanted to fundraise here and in Wisconsin where I'm from, like that's something that you could help plan. Like we could have multiple fundraisers
Oh yeah,
the same goal.
Yeah, we had, I want to say a couple of years ago, it might've been 2 years ago, or even right before COVID possibly, we had one woman who I believe lives in Louisiana, but has family in Utah as well, and had almost a month, one every weekend of yard sales. And she raised almost $10,000 at doing those various yard sales in different states. So truly, yes, if you have family or friends in different areas and they're willing to put on fundraisers for you, that's fantastic. So you can try to really get to as many people as possible. That's absolutely something we can help.
Well, I think Millie has a question. Go ahead, Millie.
Thank you so much. This is Millie. Thank you. My pronouns are she, her, ella, and my screen is off, but I'm a disabled Hispanic plus size female, dark curly hair, wearing a pink shirt today. Sonny, I think you and I have met at the Abilities Expo, but I just wanted to ask a question, actually following up to Bree's question about events. Of course, so I do some event planning, but so I I know how much money and resources it takes to even host kind of a fundraising event. Where does that funding come from? How does that even start?
So yeah, so I will say that the first event that you might put on, we can reimburse for certain fundraising expenses out of funds that are raised in your honor. So the first fundraiser you put on, you may end up having to put some funds out front, and then we can reimburse for certain amounts. So when talking to your coordinator, you might then choose to maybe start your fundraising online, so there aren't many costs put out up front. Start with some smaller fundraisers. We do also provide all of our clients with a personal fundraising video appeal, which is a video that gathers your pictures and a story, your story direct, and is a direct ask from our executive director. So it's a nice, easy way to send out to your community. And so that can get you started as well. So maybe build up your fundraising, and then you can build to planning your first one in person, so that we can then pay those bills directly as opposed to having to reimburse. But yes, we do reimburse for certain fundraising expenses as well.
Got it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for joining.
And then this, I think you definitely just answered this one, but I wanted to just double check, like you've helped individuals with multiple fundraisers, say they got their car and that's been taken care of, and now they need help with like a ramp, like you can help with multiple things along their life, and they can keep coming back if they keep struggling with different things. And it could be
we are definitely
partnership.
Yeah, we're definitely not a one-stop shop at all. So we're here. You don't even need to have something specifically in mind to come to us. We know that you're living with this catastrophic medical condition, therefore you will have financial issues. More than likely. I'm not going to assume anything about anyone, but more than likely, especially living with a spinal cord injury, you will more than likely have financial issues. And so we are here to help you start fundraising, because like I said at the top, we don't want a medical crisis to turn into a financial crisis. So we want you to start fundraising before you realize you need that $70,000 van, so that when you need it, there are funds available. And then you just continue so that funds are available for anything else you may need for your lifetime. We'd like you to be active with us. We won't close your campaign unless you ask us to, or if you're inactive for 3 years, and that means no money in, no money out for 3 years, we will try to check in with you. So we'll do our due diligence before we just close your campaign, absolutely. But you're here for the long term. We want to help you with everything you might need. I saw Lenora, you had a hand.
Hi.
Hi.
So I work here in California with the Triumph Foundation. Could I have Andrew, I don't know if you know who Andrew is, but put your information on our website?
Absolutely, please.
Would that be okay? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Because
you can get my email from Bree. If you,
Okay.
I don't know, it might be on some of the information that went out as well. And please, by all means, if any of you work with other support groups, I'm more than happy to speak to other groups and get our mission out to as many people as possible. That's
Okay.
my entire job as a director of outreach, trying to reach as many people as we can. We are headed to the Phoenix Abilities Expo in a few weeks. We go to all of them throughout the year, and that's what we're here to do. We're small in numbers, but we get out as much as possible. So I appreciate that. Absolutely. Reach out.
I think, yeah, I did see your booth at the Abilities Expo in LA.
Oh,
but
great. I wasn't able to make this
Yeah.
last one, but I'm looking
Mhm.
forward to get out there in a couple months.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Will you be out in the Miami Expo?
I personally will not, but we will have a booth down there. Yes.
You have a booth down there? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So please stop by.
Oh yeah, trying to make it out on the 4th.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, you can let them know that you heard about us through this. That's great. That's great. Yeah, we'll be at pretty much all of them at this point, since we weren't at Houston, but we're going to Phoenix, Miami, Dallas, New York, LA. Just keep going. We'll be at all of them. It's a great, fantastic place, which is where I met Jesse. It's a great place to meet the community and, be out and about. And that's where we've gotten a lot of our partners and our vendor partnerships as well. They're always great weekends if you're able to be around them. So, but yeah, so whatever anyone needs, we're here for that. We've got, you know, so many different fundraising ideas with our client services team. We've got our finance team that helps pay your bills. We just hired a new digital media coordinator that can help with social media as well. So we're really moving forward and trying to get out there as much as possible.
That's wonderful. So when someone's looking for like a fundraising idea, and maybe you guys haven't worked with like say that there is a piece of equipment that they're looking to get, if you guys haven't worked with them specifically, that's not an issue, right? Like you can always make new connections with new
vendors. Absolutely.
vendors.
So just because we work with certain vendors and certain vendors might be our partners,
Mhm.
we are not here to tell you who to use. So that is not our jobs as a nonprofit to tell you who to purchase from. It just so happens we might have discounts with certain vendors.
Right.
That's great.
I was
But
just
you guys are here to tell us. Yeah. Oh, we're
I was just
happy
thinking
to
one
work with as many
specific,
vendors as possible.
there's one specific that doesn't get a lot of Medicare and Medicaid support. So a lot of the time, like people have to pay out of pocket for like a certain type of product that's really, really beneficial. So if I can start pushing some of these people that are looking for this specific product towards you to help with the funding process.
Yeah, please let me know. And if we want to talk offline, that's absolutely fine. I mean, like any vendors, we're more than happy to work with whomever. Absolutely. You know, like Lenora said, getting our information on websites as resources, or working with vendors as sponsors or discounts or in any way. And I'm happy to give webinars to support groups or different vendors or employers, all of the above, just so we can help spread the word.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, and I'll definitely do a follow-up email because I have some good information to share with you then for sure.
Great.
Does anyone else have any other questions? Did anything come up for you guys while you're listening? We have a little bit more time if you want to give. This is your chance to ask Sonny. She's right here. So if you guys have anything else, I think we got
No question. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I do have one more question. You said that you help with vehicles as well?
We can help you fundraise toward a vehicle, yes.
Okay. Because I've just struggled with vehicles.
Yeah.
And bouncing from one to one, and I've never had a van, and I'm 32 years into my accident. And I've always had a car. You know, I had to wear my brace tonight because of carpal tunnel and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get out of the car scene, but you know, because of finances, it's very hard. And
Oh, I know. Like I had mentioned, that $70,000 number is not a joke. I have a younger brother who lives with the rare genetic disorder, and my parents were told out of the blue that his van was no longer drivable. So they needed a new van. So it was $70,000 that they did not know they needed to spend. And so what do you do in those instances? And it's scary. And for a couple months, they didn't have a car and they had to scramble. And it's not something we want any of our clients to have to do. So we are here. We can help you fundraise toward the purchase of a new van. We can help you fundraise toward any driving training you might need, any modifications you might need. And then if you need any maintenance on that car, we can help you pay for those costs as well.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
We do a lot of business with a lot of different, you know, Mobility Works, VMI, Braun, a lot of the different van.
Oh, wow. We have a Mobility Works here in Orlando.
Oh, great. Absolutely. Yeah. They're a good partner of ours.
Okay. Awesome. I'll definitely be, I've already got your website pulled up, so.
Nice.
But thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Lenore, I think you're gonna say something as
I
well.
just wanted to say thank you. I have to go. It's back to school night, so I have to go get the heathen ready. And but so thank you.
You're very welcome. Hopefully I'll see you out in LA in a few months then.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to drive to Phoenix.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, we'll be there in 2 weeks.
Because my friend has a booth there, so I was going to try to go out there, but we'll see what happens.
Awesome.
Take my picture.
Oh, that's what she wanted. She's like, I want to be in the photo.
Oh, nice.
You're the best. She's keeping me on track, guys. She knows me better than I know myself. All right. Perfect. Everyone give me a nice smile. Awesome. Well, thank you, Miss Lenore. Have a lovely night. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Yes,
you too.
Tanya, I saw you toss your camera on. Did you have a question, comment, or concern you wanted to share?
No, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm definitely going to look into it because I'm looking to get a car, but finances and there's a whole bunch of things that they could help me with. So
Yeah,
unfortunately,
absolutely.
fortunately, I don't know.
I
So,
know.
but
We believe
thank
me,
you.
we wish we didn't have to exist, but we're happy we do while we do. So, I mean, at the very least, like I say, have the first conversation. Hopefully we can help. We know we can, but if we don't work for you, that's okay too. But we know we can help. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Anya for
yeah.
that. All right. Anybody else? Millie or Andrew? Drew? Anyone else? No? Ever? Hope you guys, did you guys enjoy it? Good information is something you guys want to at least share along, because I know that we're definitely gonna have to put this on our resource page on our website too, and we'll start
Awesome.
pushing the message out on our socials as well, because this is fantastic. So, well, if no one else has any questions or anything they want to ask Sonny, what I will do is I will make sure to put her contact information in our thank you email with the recording from tonight, so you'll still have all of the information that she gave us from this evening. Thank you again, Sonny, for taking time out of your evening to share all of this with us. This was great. I really think that your organization can benefit a lot of people, and I can't wait to collab and help get the word out there, because
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. And come find us at an Abilities Expo near you. But awesome.
Otherwise,
You
yeah,
skip mine, so hopefully next time.
Awesome. Yeah.
Otherwise, I will see everyone tomorrow. We are wrapping up the week with a little bit of a workout, so come and join me tomorrow at 6 o'clock. It'll be pretty easy. I won't work you guys too hard right before the weekend. So, thank you guys all for giving us some time of your evening, and have a wonderful night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.